018. Yeah.
My man, Makasan.
Like, yo, man, Cassper, down. Like,
I
yo.
know Cassper went in on that album, man. Solomon is a beautiful album. I think you can hear the maturity in the way that he crafted it, the beat selection, the subject matter, man. Like, and the punches, dog. Like Cass throws punches, and I'm not sure why other people don't respect him that much for his lyricism, but I think he is a great ass writer and a producer. And when he drops a project, it's a project. It's not a collection of songs. It's a project. It's got a beginning and an ending.
Right.
And yeah, man, this has been a great album to actually listen to. I think I went in twice or three times during the weekend, just pumping that. So yeah.
Yeah, no, man, it literally owned my weekend as well. Like, yo, what's so interesting about it is because I was having a chat with the guy at the gym, just breaking it down. He's also like into the culture vibes, just breaking it down. What's always nice about Cass, I think there's two things about him, right? In terms of listening to him, you have to have an ability to relate to him in terms of like you are the person sitting down and listening to him have a conversation with you, right? And then you also have to be, it's either you're that or you just don't like the guy, right? So funny, whenever he's in his delivery of the story, he knows it so well that I know that my story rubs some of you the wrong way, Some of you have the ability to sit back and appreciate me, like me telling you, like, there's parts where he keeps it real with you and he explains to you, like, yo, my girl wants to have another kid, but I'm not in the mood right now, I'm not in that zone, and I'm not trying to go build this whole thing with somebody else. And then there's parts where he's telling you, like, yo, I'm the boss, dog, whether you want to accept it or not. Like, here in Mzansi hip-hop, I'm the nigga who opened up the doors for you niggas to be getting the type of chicks that you're getting, So
Yeah.
one of the parts that I enjoy the most is whenever I listen to a Cass album, right? And remember, right, like, yo, I was never a Cass fan, Like,
Yeah.
yo, I was knee deep, with the Megacy, I roll with the Megacy. I got mad love for Super Mega, right? I think when he dropped his second album, I was like, this guy, But in terms of evolution of artists, like, yo, man, I ain't no hater. The music that he makes, I can totally relate to it. I can feel like his conversation. He may be like in a different tax bracket, but when we're sitting, it's like that uncle of yours who comes through who's got a bag, but he's lived like you somehow. And whenever you're chatting with your uncle, you have some form of relation. You're like, yo, uncle, I kind of feel you, homie, on this one. So that's what I always get to enjoy between, especially like from the Amen project to this. Like, oh man, he's telling his story in such a beautiful way. Nothing feels complicated. Nothing feels like it's a lie.
Yeah, most definitely. And there's this one track, man. For the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. I think it may be After 10. But I may be wrong with that one. Where to me it sounded like it's a continuation or actually a beginning of where I'm going back to Any Moment Now. There's a track called Indoda. Indoda Ikhali Fela Ngaphakathi. Right. And then he's busy he's busy telling his girl that, listen, bro, I think I'm in love with somebody else. Nothing has happened, but I'm just enjoying that vibe. I'm just enjoying, chatting to this person and all of that. And then in Solomon, this track, I think it's Beautiful Mind. Actually.
Beautiful Mind, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful Mind. He just goes there, and I think it's kind of where this whole thing started. Where Indota came from. I think that's where Indota came from. Because right here, he's saying, you're so beautiful. You got a beautiful mind. And just listening to that, I just thought of Indota from Any Moment Now. Like, that's a continuation, or this is the prequel to Indota. But yeah, I think, no, man, this guy can write, eh?
On that Beautiful Mind.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys finished listening to the Nas album.
Nah, I didn't get a chance.
That's exactly, Nas has got the same song as Cassper.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Because Cass is talking about like, this person that he met, he doesn't know her name, and
Yeah.
I'm making the song. Nas has got this exact same song on the album.
Oh, damn.
It's like, yo, bruh, I met her, and whenever she's about this height, I don't know her name. I even told the label to put the song out and promote it because I wanted to hear it because the song is about her, wherever you are.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
that is so
that's
fucking
so
coincidental.
like, yo, bro, when I finished both like the albums, I was like, yo, this is so crazy. That Casket now has got like the same track.
You know what I've noticed about all these albums that you guys have recommended? All of them sound grown. Like everybody that's speaking or rapping rather on all these albums, they sound grown. Like they're not just talking like, hey, girls, whatever parties. Of course, some of them are, but man, they're talking some real stuff, dog.
There's substance. There's subject. The subject matter is dope. They all have subject matter, which is amazing, and there is, of course, going to be those 2-3 tracks talking about women.
Because they must track, Mama. They must.
There's actually some songs that I wrote down from the Solomon album that I really like. Okay, my favorite of all of them is Who Jobless. Like that one for me.
Man, amazing.
Bro, I was last night on the freeway today, bro. I like it when music gives you that feeling. That euphoric feeling when you just whipping the thing there and you feel like, yo, man. You're like, yo, I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm not going to a specific destination. This song sounds so good that I'm not arriving anywhere right now. Yeah, I'm just cruising. I'm actually, it's like I guess it's what you're continuously looking for when you meditate, the ability to be so present in a moment that it doesn't feel like there's an arrival or you're leaving. You're just in that moment.
Right.
Like the song gave me that vibe today when I was driving. Yo, why bless no man can curse? Like what? Even how he finishes it off, like
I keep seeing that black mark on a whiteboard. That line. Oh man.
And then Ever-Changing Times. I know it's a sample. But I know it. You know what I've noticed about Cassper in the entire album? He keeps reminding us that he's been consistent for 10 years. And he also, I think you also mentioned it. I think it was you, GT, or you, Bugs. I just don't remember. That he's the one that basically opened doors to getting bags from hip hop, like big bags. It makes it clear. Yeah.
No, facts. Like there's no lying about that,
And I like how he highlights that whole thing of I just don't remember. I think it's the Balmain track where he says something of the sort of where he basically says, damn, they used to love a nigga. And now, it's because he understands that, like, it's inevitable that with consistency that they will always love you.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Like Jesus did everything, bro. When Jesus wasn't doing that, nobody hated on him. But on the consistency of his ability to do miracles after a while, like, it's almost, I don't want to say it is, I hate saying this, it's near inevitable for it to be human nature for you to start hating on the nigga because he's just so good and winning and winning and winning and winning and winning and so he's also consistently just reminding like, yo, I know you mad, but check the stats. 10, I'm doing my thing. I know you mad.
Facts.
Check the stats. 10, nigga. I'm getting this.
I have a question for you guys though. I think I've heard this album twice already, but do you guys think that you'd still be bumping this album a year from now?
Most definitely. I think so. Reason why I say so is because any moment now is beautiful, right? It's a well-written album, and then Abarakeng, he came on and topped it with Solomon, right? And with both of them, you can hear that they're different from his previous works.
Yes.
Right? There's maturity in there. There is.
Did he get a producer, do you think?
No, he's still working with Ali Keys, and he's got a few other people. I know Tweezy's on this one as well on Solomon. Okay. But Solomon, not Solomon, Tweezy and Ali Keys are on the album. And then 018 was who's this guy, man? I forgot this guy, but a new kid on the block. But yeah, that was it was dope that he keeps bringing up like new producers and all of that, gives them a chance. I think what is that song from back in the days? Too Legit to Quit. A kid sent him that beat right in on Twitter. Right? He just kept on sending him beats, and then one day he decided to check the beats out, and he heard that Too Legit to Quit, and he wrote it, and that was it.
Wow.
So he's been, he does do that. So yeah, I think it's a great thing that he does that. He does bring up the new guys. Yeah.
No, that's what's up. So some of the songs that came to mind, like when I was listening, because for me, I was focused more on the melody, Candlelight, it's not the same. After 10, and also Chomi Love a Friend. I know you didn't feel Chomi Love a Friend, but for me, I felt it, dog. Like it was dope for me.
One thing I have to say about that song, right? I don't know if it's plugging some people that you know on, but the only thing I didn't like about the song was the delivery of it. It felt like we got into the studio, we love the idea and we've made it, but we haven't come back to like really cook it to quality everything else that's on the album. Because you're like track 1, track 2, track 3, like what the hell is going on? The beats are banging, the quality of like how it's not like nasty C ironed out, but they ironed it. Some wrinkles here and there where you can hear like, yo, the mixing and mastering was not at that level, And I don't want to lie, low key sometimes I feel like maybe Cass does it on purpose. I don't know. Because he wants that ruggedness to match his delivery, because sometimes maybe it's an enunciation thing, where he can hide some of the enunciating through how the mastering actually worked out. You check because sometimes you iron it too much, and then we hear you, and they're like, that word doesn't sound like what. What's happening there, brother? So I don't know. This is just like my own speculation, but Show Me Love a Friend, I felt like, yo, man, that could have been a hit. I felt like
a nice summer hit.
The title itself sounds like it could be a dope summer hit. You're right.
Yeah.
If they really like went back in and they put in some surgery on it, not just like how we laid it out. And like I'm saying, I don't know like if Cass was putting on his people there, but like that's what I think it was. I've got some room on the album. We've got this track. Let's put it on.
Yeah,
I get what you mean. I felt the same way about some few songs from Nesty's album, but we'll get there. Out of 10, James Solomon,
I give us 10, bro.
Yeah, same. But I need to go back to Who Ja Bless, man.
Yeah.
The second verse. Sure. The second verse. This guy. There's a point in the second verse where he is rhyming entire syllables. He's rhyming all the syllables. He's rhyming them line to line. That was amazing. That is amazing to hear, man.
And just like you're saying, there's the part where your articulation and your syllables are bouncing on the beat. Me and Ease always used to have this discussion sometimes about like, do your thing so well, bro, where I don't know that there's a rapper and there's a beat. You guys are just now one thing.
Yeah.
You just become one thing. You sound like one sound, just as just going together like, and I'm like, damn. So like, and like just to express my 10, when I critique a whole body of work, right? I critique like your lyrics, your beats, and how you packaged it. Right. Like track 1 to track 11, how often did I feel like, okay, some people, right, they can give you a 20-track album, right?
Yeah.
10 of the tracks actually whack, right? Actually good. But what they do is they package it so well, they don't put too much distance between the good songs, Dope. Track 2 will be whack. Track 3 will be dope. Track 4 will be dope. Track 5 will be whack. track 6 will be whack, track 7. You never go too long in the whackness where you're like, yo, man, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You know, we start looking for the skip button, like, yo, I'm allowed to press skip. This is like my
right.
Something this shit. So that's what I have to give it. In those parts that I didn't like of the album, it's not the actual song that I didn't like. It's just like the production on the song, or just like I explained now, the quality of finishing the song up.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but in terms of every song, I hear the art. I love the art. I love the delivery. I love everything else. That's why I like, yo, man, I can throw in a solid 10. Like, homeboy did his thing.
Yeah, likewise. For me, it's a 10, but I wish there were like 2 more tracks, bro. Like, you know, I just didn't want it to end.
Right.
You know?
I think that's why.
But then that may have ruined a good thing, you know. So yeah. But I'll give it a solid 10, man.
But you know what?
Great body of work.
I think to really know that a song is great is when after it plays, you just want to hear it one last time before you go to the next track. That's how I felt when I was listening to this album. I was like, no, I can't just listen to that song once.
I must go on. Yes, I need to
get the other ones. Yeah.
Like, yo, but I was struggling not to hit you guys out, bro. You know, like, yo, I go in there, I hear the intro, Ashima, I'm like, okay, I cool, cool. Why jobless? I was like,
which jobless for me? I think it's the number 1 song from this album, though.
Yeah,
that's the one.
With the intro by Shimani, there's a line there. He says, "From the morning to Boma 11, it's only money that we want." Come on.
I know that's a bar.
Like example.
It's only money that we want. That's a bar,
man. That's crazy. And I think after 10, there's a line which I found that I like a lot. What do you say? Something like, "We move as a unit. You would think we knew 50."
50. Yeah.
And when I was saying we moved as a unit, you could swear we knew 50. And something about being at Konka at Nak's birthday, and then they blew 50.
50. Yeah. And then after that, you follow us up by the line. Then I see you bought that new ML.
Yeah.
We drive that people ran for matric dances.
My guy.
Yo.
He's jamming, right? He's jamming.
This line that he makes, I don't know which song though, where he says something like, "They couldn't come after me, so they come after Basadi Bam," or something.
Yeah, what's that song? Shit. It's
out, bro. Cassper the whole way. Like, there's no song where you feel like lyrical delivery is boring.
No. It's not one thing for sure. That's what I'm saying. I was going for the melodies. No? One thing for sure, it was not the lyrics. It was more of which song am I feeling, like melody-wise, which song am I feeling the most? And these are the ones that I wrote. But otherwise, it's a great project. I don't want to lie.
That boy spitting that pain.
Which song is the one where apparently it's dedicated to like to AKA?
Candlelight.
Candlelight. Oh, okay.
Like, you hear him speak about like going to AKA's house and being scared to go there because he thought AKA's family was going to reject him. And then he got there, and AKA's mom was very welcoming. AKA's dad was very welcoming. It's so dope how he puts this bar together, and he says that your mom is such a lady and your dad is cooler than you, maybe. Then he puts in that lip and just goes, just maybe, you know, like he does it like the Cassper way, bro. I don't want to lie. That's the Cassper way, you know. To make from a straight.
You know what I think about Candlelight, right? I think it was a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, and I really don't care what you think of it.
Yes.
Because I want to do it, right? This is how I feel, and this is how I feel. Twinang, I can send my dedication or flowers or condolences. You know, this is how I'm going to do it. There's people who don't like it. There's people who like it. There's people who are neutral about it. But I am glad he did it. You know, because we're always going to talk. That's the thing. As people, we'll always talk, right? Yeah. We'll always find something wrong about something at all times. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. Joe. Sometimes it's just.
And I think that also speaks to his character of why he's so successful.
Yeah.
Ability to be strong-willed and know that it's just never going to be about us. It's always going to be about his perspective and his point of view and why he's here to do this art this way.
Yeah,
timing was perfect. He didn't do it for clout back then.
Yeah, he waited all the time to put it in his project, and he could have dropped it. You know, if it was a clout thing, he could have dropped it instantly as a single.
Yes,
you know, and it would have picked up traction. You know, it even tells you most Googled nigga in South Africa since 2017. So he doesn't struggle to pick up that traction. He could have done it. You know,
exactly.
It shows you the modesty in how he did it. Like, yo, man, shout out to that Cass. That was dope.
That was that was grown up for him to do, and I think it goes with the whole theme of Solomon wisdom. The godly thing. So you could tell that he kept the theme. You know, he was consistent.
No, he did. Most definitely.
Shut up.
Did you guys know about again? What's that track? That last track, "Blow Your Lungs Out," is a remake of a song that he did in like 2007, somewhere there.
For real?
Yeah. I found it somewhere on Twitter, and they had a video of Cass moving the crowd. You know.
A young Cass, right?
Yeah, young Cass moving the crowd. You know, just to get in the crowd to do the Cassper, Cassper. You know, and then the song started playing. I mean, the beat started playing and was rapping on that, and then it's geez, man, 2007. That's like,
whoa.
That's about what 15 years ago. Yeah.
So do you think he took the clip from
16 years ago? And 16 years ago, that's when it came out.
Damn.
Yeah, and he decided to remake it now. It's still the same beat. And I think it's just been mixed and mastered differently, but then it's still the same beat. The chorus is almost the same. It's almost identical. And yeah, of course, the lyrics are different, but yeah, it's quite a dope thing, man, that he did that, you know. 16 years later, that's when he decided to.
And it's still dope, dog.
Yeah.
I guess he just really felt so good about that song that it's like, no, I still have to re-release this track. It's that dope.
It needs a platform so he can shine properly. I didn't let it shine properly back then.
Yeah. All right, gents. Do you wanna move on to something else? Should we do an SDC?